Hi, my name is Barry Crampton. Today I'm going to show you around our Fiat Ducato van, then I'll take you for a ride in it, but first I'll tell you a little bit more about it. It's a 2.3 MultiJetII 35 Tecnico LH2 EU6 engine, 2287cc, 2019 on a 69 plate, one owner, it's got a fantastic specification, has done 5,567 miles. A couple of other things, it has LED interior lighting in the load space. It's also got plates, reinforced plates around the driver's door lock and also the rear doors, and there's an extra security lock on too. So there's the Fiat key, and that's the key for the security lock. I won't show it too long because these days people can cut keys off a photo on the internet, so we'll try not to do that. Hopefully the sound will be okay today. I've had a couple of problems with
the city St. George Hospital was
with these. As you can see, the battery flap's broken and they're now held on by tie wraps. That's 250 quid, that's 250 quid. And I decided to buy these, which I thought would be a great idea. So if you see one of these popping out my shirt, it's not a mouse going down my neck. It's what they call a dead cat to silence wind noise. Another slight problem, of course, is that goes just in the same place as my crucifix is and tends to rattle on it. So trying to improve the audio, I may actually have made it worse. Right, okay, first warning, when you get out of one of these, you have to make sure you stand on the step, then get out. If you do as I do and slide off the seat, you tend to do yourself an injury on the handbrake, which is down here on the right, and it hurts. I'll tell you, it's not nice. Right, okay, let's go. Lovely van. That's the other thing. If you're quite tall, you do have to make sure you let the handbrake off all the way down, which means going to there for me. So I don't think the handbrake on that side is one of the best ideas, but it's something you get used to. We had 3 Citroen vans in last week with a high roof, and the phones were on fire. Everybody wanting to make camper vans or convert them into camper vans or day vans, and this is ideal for that. It's lovely and clean. The guy that owns this treats his vans like he treats his car, and he treats his car like he'd treat a baby. It's absolutely mint. It's only done 5,500 miles anyway, so you'd expect it to be absolutely mint, but it's even his older vehicles, they've been so well looked after. We could be here for a while. Our Tories. Look. I always say vans drive so good these days. It would be no hardship to use them every day. They're fast, they're economical, there's plenty of space here. Nice bench seat, plenty of room across the front seats. The mirrors, I particularly like the mirrors on this vehicle because you've got well, first of all, they will fold in. But the second thing is, they're actually split, and where most of the mirrors at the bottom on vans are static, in these, if you turn the control round to the bottom there, hopefully you'll be able to see I can control that bottom mirror, and also I can control that bottom mirror, so you can set it to see the curbs, and also there's a chap, I suppose the word cycle, but he's got a back injury, and it's a 3-wheel tricycle, but it's about that high off the ground. It's very, very low to the ground. And when I was photographing one of these a few weeks ago, I was just about to get out, and he was overtaking. I was stopped at the side, and I saw him down there, which is I don't think I'd have seen him otherwise, and I'd have whacked him. And I'm pretty sure he'd have whacked me too. I mean, this is lovely. There's loads of room in the back. I did take measurements before I came out, so I'll cut the video of the tape measure in, so you know how big it is in the back. And actually, I'm going to have to do one more measurement. I forgot to do the height. I've done the length and the width. Lovely and clean in the back. It's ply line too. There's side protectors, plastic side protectors up the vehicle. There's rear parking sensors. It's got a tow bar, sat nav, Bluetooth hands-free, Bluetooth audio streaming, cup holders down here, 2 door pockets. I mean, the bottom door pocket you couldn't reach really, and that's only for kind of documents. Then you've got this thing here that flips up to put a clipboard. I've got to be honest, I think that's probably a silly idea as well, but anyway. Another cup holder there. This centre panel here comes down like so, and there's another clipboard in there. That's a clipboard. We've got aircon. The aircon's icy cold. Cruise control just here. I'm not sure whether it's a speed limiter too. I should have checked. I think it is. Yep, looks like it's 2 positions. Turn up, that's cruise control. Turn down is speed limiter, and then the sensor's off. Great. It's a great driving position. My elbow to fingertips, just the right size from the armrest. Dead easy to change gear. Nice clutch. Telephone controls on the steering wheel, and also volume for your radio and audio streaming. The sound's pretty good in here too. Down a little bit, just turn. Hey Siri, play music. Okay, so that's on now. We'll just get on the motorway first, and then if I click media there, it goes onto my phone. So that's the audio streaming. Turn cruise on, so cruise there, set it by clicking up. It's cruise control on. We'll get up to 70. Got a bit of a turn of speed as well, mid-range there. So 70 miles an hour there, 2,500 revs. We're just going over 70, just knock it down. 2,500 revs, 2,400 revs there or thereabouts. Nice and quiet with a bulkhead, nice and easy to keep this area cool or warm, depending on what you want, and it keeps all the sound out from the back. Just slow it down here while we're merging. Got a reach adjustable steering wheel as well. Now there's two things on the seat here which I'm not sure what. I think that's height adjustment, but I should have checked before we set off. Telling me to when I should change gear on the dash there, and also if you press the end of the wiper stalk in there, instantaneous consumption, average speed, travel time, trip distance, average consumption. So you've got all the stuff you need. Left hand side is speedo, information display at the top. In the middle on the left, fuel gauge. In the middle on the right is your coolant temperature gauge, and on the right hand side is a rev counter. Indicators and light switches are there, and as I say, nice and comfortable seats. On reflection, I should perhaps have gone past these trucks here, but not in a hurry today. On reflection, I should definitely have gone past these trucks coming off this junction too. Please don't go my way. Please don't go my way. He's going my way. He's going my way in both lanes. Now it also keeps bonging every so often, and I'm assuming that it's a speed camera warning. It looks like something off Thunderbirds. Just turn that off a second. Great steering on the vans. Really do amaze me these days compared to what they used to be like. It's a real good gearbox. Now, I do always criticise people for picking a lane too soon, but I'm going off right on this dual carriageway. If you get over in the left lane, the traffic up here is flying up and you can't pull across, so you've got to slow everybody down behind you. There we go. And then let them fly off. When we get back, I'll show you how to pair a mobile, how to delete a mobile, how to set the sat nav, and also how to stream audio. But as I say, this would make an absolutely ideal camper van. Lots of space in the back. Great to drive. I'll just show you the sat nav. Is that the sat nav in the centre there? Sat nav, and that'll be view map. So touch screen. Lovely vehicle. I am got a couple more vehicles in that I need to video as soon as possible, hopefully this week. I think we've got an Audi A3 S-Line, great value car. We can't believe how cheap it is. Got a Honda Civic diesel, blimey, a Land Rover Freelander, and we've been, well, the motor trade's gone completely mad. We've a couple of cars that we actually fancied buying ourselves, and obviously we work off normally two valuation systems, Auto Trader. Auto Trader seem to be more biased towards the customer, plus it's a kind of a transparent way of dealing. You can check online to see that we're not trying to nick your car, and we also deal with CAP. And two cars we were looking at. One was a Range Rover for me, which I specifically wanted, and it went for £3,000 over trade. There's a shortage of cars at the moment. And another one was a Porsche, and the Porsche went for £3,000 over trade. So it's very, very difficult to buy stuff at the moment. If I've still got it, I'll cut a live chat that I had the other day. A chap offered us £2,000 less than the asking price, and said, you know, we refused, and he got the hump. And after John refused by email, and then he tried again by live chat, and I refused. And he said that when he negotiates, he does it from his starting position, or words to that effect. Well, fair enough, but it doesn't mean to say that we do it from his starting position. And it's so difficult to get cars at good prices. We're not greedy at all. There's no way we'd be able to knock £2,000 off anything, because we don't have £2,000 in anything. So, you know, if you want a deal, don't talk to us like we're trying to rip you off, because we're not. And if we can possibly do a deal with you or for you, we'll do it. But if you make it impossible to start off with, we haven't got the time to waste trying to bridge a massive gap. I know by experience and all my years in the motor trade, it's a waste of time trying, because people that do that will never be happy no matter what you do, and there will always be trouble in the future. The best thing about not working for other people is you can decide who you want to deal with. And we only want to deal with people we like dealing with. So, thanks for watching. And we'll see you in the next video. Great van, but as you'd expect, 5,000 miles, it's like brand new. And as I say, the previous owner will have mollycoddled it to start off with. See you in the next video. Thank you.